Hello and welcome back to Fairhead. Today is all about making money. I've got two contracts ready to go. One is seeding some grass in field 110, which is a field we've not actually worked in before. And the second job is to do some mowing in field 2, which is right there, the big field next to our arable field there. So hopefully we'll come out of today with an extra 20 odd grand in the bank. I have borrowed the equipment to do the mowing contract, just to use a little bit of different equipment. There's a different mower there, there's excuse me, a different bale trailer. So I'm going to pick up all of our grass bales from last time, get them stored somewhere nice and out the way. Hey, that's heavy. And then I will jump into getting the contract on field 110 done first, which is seeding. And field 110, just for anybody who isn't aware, is literally, I think it's actually that large field there that's not, no it's not, it's a bit further along than that. It's up near the far end of the map, so if we go to field 110, oh no, it is that large field that you can see up there, so we're going to go and throw a load of grass seed in there. So like I say, I'll get these bales picked up and stored somewhere nice and tidy, hopefully, and I'll come back to you when we've got the seeder attached to one of the tractors. Okay, so we have the Massey attached to our seeder, and we're travelling down now to field 110. Hopefully we don't get caught out by the rain. It does say about 2 o'clock, but it's only for that hour, so if we have to stop and skip time for an hour or so, then we will do that. So field 110 is, if we go past the sail point, which we've used a few times before, there's a little road that goes down, accesses 3 fields. It's a shame really it wants grass putting in, because this is one of the fields that I reset hoping that we'd get some better contracts, but this is going to pay us 5 grand for seeding this in, so we may as well get it done anyway. So with a little bit of a left turn in just here, it is tight but it's all bushes I believe. No, it's not, there's a fence. And then it's just at the bottom of this hill, pretty much next to the lake. It's quite a big field actually, but it's in a nice area. Nice little island in the middle. So we need to make sure we put the correct crop in here, don't we? Where's grass? There it is. So we'll get that unfolded, and we'll just start here and make our way around. And that should be seeding in nicely. Right, so we'll get this first contract done and just knock it out as quick as we can, and I will come back to you when we're ready to claim the money for this. See you in a minute.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure. But one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be yours.
Okay, so the rain has just started. Bit of a pain really. We were a bit over halfway through doing this job. That's okay. What I'll do is I'll go and get the equipment ready to do the baling in field 2. So I may as well show you what we're actually going to get there. And then once it's finished raining, we'll come back and finish this off. So we'll jump to map. Oh, somebody's cottoning. Did I borrow the equipment for that or not? I thought I did. Or did I just decide to do my... I didn't borrow the equipment for it. Well, it looks like we'll be using our equipment. That's fine. Pretty much all the equipment's here and ready already. So, instead what I'll do is I will fast forward time a bit. This rain should stop at what time? 3 o'clock, so it won't take long at all. So I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, so we're back up and running. And yeah, we're going to get this finished. And we'll get ready to bale the whole of field 2. I thought I had borrowed the equipment because I don't have a bale wrapper. And it is silage bales, even though I have said before we won't be doing them again, due to the fact that basically with Maize Plus doesn't really work properly for bale contracts. But we need the money, so we're doing it. I want to actually be able to survive the winter and get some nice equipment afterwards. So I'll get this finished, like I say, and I'll be back with you as soon as this is done.
Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life changes just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours.
Alright, so that's given us... We didn't have to do the whole thing, but that's okay. I'm quite happy to just take the money and run now. We've completed that one, so that is, or should be, 5 grand in the bank. Beautiful. So this is the contract we're going to do now. Mow the grass in field 2, bale the grass and wrap it. So I will go and get us set up with the mowers and get the row behind. And I'll meet you in field 2. Okay, with this being such a large job and it being so late and getting a little bit dark, well, I say dark, it's the sun is setting, I've decided to give it a go with Follow Me, with the Ford doing the rowing and the class doing the baling. And it looks so far like it is going to work. Now, I'm just going to have to go slow so that they can both keep up, because this mows faster than they can row and bale. That's fine. We're doing 3 jobs at once, so all we'll have to do is come round later and do some bale wrapping, which is nice and easy job to do later. So the idea is just to get this done as quick as we can, and I just need to remember that them poles in the middle of the field do have collisions. If I forget, you're going to see me crash a lot. But I'm quite happy with how this is working. You know, we've got 3 tractors on the go. We own 3 tractors. Why not get them all working? And hopefully we can get this all mowed up, baled, and ready to go, even if we have to move on to November and wrap and sell them in November. That's absolutely fine as well. So I am just going to get on with this, and I will be back with you in a few moments. Okay, we're coming up to basically the last pass, and it is crazy how well Follow Me works for a contract like this. Using 3 tractors, doing 1 massive silage job in basically 2 full passes. When we think about, you know, this is 4 or 5 jobs in one. You've got mowing, rowing, baling, and then you've got to come back round, wrap everything, and pick everything up. And Follow Me's just turned it into basically 2 jobs. What a mod. I do like using Follow Me. I think it's absolutely brilliant the way it works, and I'm just glad that it's actually worked. And it does, if you're willing to take your time and set your speed basically to the slowest speed piece of equipment that you've got, which is in this case the baler. It'll take not long at all. Now I may have just made a mistake there. They're going to cross paths, aren't they? Just at the... Yep. Damn it. Right, let me get this mower out the way, and I'll just go and get them 2 tractors back moving. I'll move the baler and let the rower carry on. Maybe I was a bit too late. Yeah, I was. Well, I didn't do a good job there, did I? Just as I was saying how well it was going. Oh well. So, let's get this back on track. Get it back following me. Even though we're so close to done. So get that back there. Grab the baler. Turn it on, may as well pick up these bits, get it turned around and get it back following again. But as you can see, it's really going dark now, so we are going to have to get the bale wrapper in the following month, which isn't a problem, you know, it's fairly straightforward. Just need to go and pick it up after we move on to November. So we're going to finish baling this up now. Why is that not? Yeah, the baler doesn't want to work anymore. That's fine. As long as the row does, we can finish this last little strip of baling, that's not a problem. Yeah, the row's working. But no, anyway. Oh, it's not turned everything on, has it? There we go. Everything's now on. Right, it won't take long, like I said, to get this last little bit finished. So, I'm going to do that and move into November, and I will see you in a moment. Right, so it is now November, and we need to find, hey look, a Range Rover for 27 grand. We need to get a bale wrapper and get them bales wrapped and sold. Get as much money in the bank as we can, because we've actually come out at less than we had yesterday. So let's find the bale wrappers there, and it's literally just going to be the usual one. We will lease it. It's a shame really that it's going to cost us this, but we should easily get that back. So I'm going to go and pick this up, and I will meet you at the field shortly. Alright, so we are now in the field, wrapping the bales, so we're nearing the end of this and can hopefully go and pick some money up fairly soon. I did notice that the field that had, oh what was it? The field that had cotton in is apparently ready to harvest. I wonder if that's a contract. Let's have a look. No, it's not. You never know, it might be a contract a little bit later on, or if I refresh them after doing this, it might. But I think that'd be a little bit out of place on this map, cotton harvest. Plus, I think it'd be very awkward to get a cotton harvester in there. They're a bit cumbersome. But I'm going to get this field wrapped, and I'll come back to you when we are ready to start picking them up and sell them. so this is the last bale to wrap. There's been quite a few in here actually. I'm quite surprised at how many there are. So as soon as this is done, we're going to pretty much return the wrapper from the field. So we'll do that right now. Okay, we'll go and pick up the bale trailer, but first off we need to actually check where we're taking these to. Silage sales, so basically the main sell point on the map, so we know exactly where that is. So let's go and pick up the bale trailer. I'm really quite happy with how efficient follow me was for that. I'll be using that more often. Then again, I use it quite regular anyway. It's as I've said in previous episodes, it's courseplay I really need to learn how to use properly. That cow's still out of... I should really get on with that and sort the cow pen out at some point and get that terraformed properly, because that looks terrible. But it's coming into winter when we've not got many more jobs left, so I guess that would be a good time, or as good a time as any, to get stuff like that done. So let's see. We'll just empty these off to the side here. Reset that. Get it in operating position, and hopefully we should be pretty much good to go. I don't want to pick up this bale. Yeah, so we should... Don't pick it up. Yes, good. Right. Like I say, I don't know how many bales are there. There's definitely more than one trailer load. I guess the good thing about contracts is precision farming doesn't really take effect on contracts, does it? So right, we should now be in operating position, which means we should be able to pick up bales as long as we don't get stuck. Let's get this fence closed, this gate closed. There we go. That should be able to take a straight run up at it. I'm actually very tempted, when we can, to buy field 2. Open this up a bit, and we'll be able to get a combine in there and have a really large arable field in here. Okay, so let's see, make sure I've got this right. There we go. Alright, so I'll go round, get all these picked up, and I will meet you at the store to go and sell some bales. Alright, so we've just arrived at silage sales with the first load, and we're not going to be able to sell them all in one big chunk. We never seem to be able to. Don't quite get them in the trigger, do we? So let's get that. See how that does. Yeah, it's just them back ones. These sell really well. There we go. So far, that's made us a lot more. So I'm going to go back, pick up the rest, and I will be back here at the sell point in just a moment. Okay, we're back to sell the last 10 bales. That's all there was left in the field. It's now completely empty. And again, we won't be doing another baling contract for quite some time. We don't want to do too many of these because it does cause, well, it's really an error, isn't it? With Maize Plus. What is it? It's taking me so long. There we go. So this is the last baling contract we're going to do for quite some time, just because of the amount of money it gives us. And we'll have to get the contract and actually cancel it because we won't be able to complete. If we have a look, it just sticks at 20%, so cancel that. Yeah. And there's only baling contracts left, so that's about it for this winter. I don't think we'll be doing many more in the way of contracts, but we do have things that we need to do. when it comes especially to the cows. We need to get them sorted out. We need to get rid of all the slurry. So we'll be doing that in the very near future. But that is all I've got time for today. If you enjoyed the episode, please do like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time for more on Fairhead. Goodbye.